This is News 3 Now at 6.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Governor Evers is calling on all of us to work together and keep our faces covered into next year.
He is extending the state's emergency order. That includes the mask mandate. Brady Mallory joins us with a closer look and his message to lawmakers. Brady?
Well, nearly 100 more loved ones died from COVID-19 yesterday. That was the most to die in Wisconsin in a single day. That's why Evers is extending the mask mandate into January 2021. His first order came in July, and then he extended it in September. Well, in the last 2 months, Evers says COVID-19 cases have tripled. Right now, there is a legal challenge to the current public health order and mask mandate.
Republicans in the legislature support this effort. That's why today I'm also once again calling on Republicans to withdraw their support for this lawsuit and to publicly support our new public health emergency and face coverings order.
On Monday, the state Supreme Court started considering if the governor exceeded his authority with the mask mandate. If it's struck down, it would then be up to local governments to issue their own orders. Well, based on current health data, Evers says Wisconsin could see 5,000 deaths by the end of this year. That's why he doesn't want to abandon restrictions, including the mask mandate.
Brady, thank you. And for the first time ever, Wisconsin has exceeded 8,000 cases in a single day. 50 more people have died from complications in the last day, including 4 right here in Dane County. There are 283 new hospitalizations. Only 11% of the state's hospital beds are still available. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is expected to announce that bars, breweries, and restaurants will be restricted to takeout and delivery only, while all indoor fitness centers will be ordered to close. Youth and high school indoor sports will be put on pause. Movie theaters, bowling alleys, and other indoor entertainment venues are also set to close.
Well, some warmer temperatures in store for tomorrow. Let's check your first warn forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Hi, Gary.
Hi. Those southerly winds that we had today that were pretty gusty will continue to warm us up over the next day or so. Live view from the Edgewater Skycam in downtown Madison shows partly cloudy skies. High temperatures today made it up into the upper 40s to around 50. Madison did hit the 50-degree mark, but Janesville was a little warmer at 52. Boscobel topped out at 56. Current temperatures are in the middle to upper 40s, and these temperatures probably won't change very much because the winds are still gusty out of the south right now in the 15 to 25 mile per hour range. A few places seeing gusts up around 30 miles an hour. Look for temperatures to hold nearly steady overnight in the middle 40s. Then look for a high temperature tomorrow of 61 with brisk southwesterly winds. Temperatures will turn colder as we head toward the weekend, but right now it looks like the Thanksgiving holiday should be a nice one. I'll have more details and weather in a few minutes.
An entire housing unit, 116 inmates, is under quarantine in the Dane County Jail tonight. 16 of those inmates are positive for the virus in a place that's been able to keep cases relatively low. News 3 Now's Naomi Coles talked to the sheriff about new protocols they're introducing.
The Dane County Jail hopes to soon have rapid COVID testing for its inmates, yet another measure designed to improve safety at the jail.
With a housing unit just for quarantining new inmates, the jail came up with a lot of ideas over the year to lower the population and contain COVID-19. Rapid testing will take that one step further.
That will allow us to test and have a outcome within 15 minutes. And our staff have recently been trained in the use of that tool, and we're just awaiting its arrival, which will be really a great benefit.
The sheriff says the county jail building is old, and its design makes it tough to contain an outbreak. Inmates do have access to medical care, but he says they're often at higher risk for the virus.
In all, there's been 115 positive COVID cases at the jail this year. None of the current cases are hospitalized. Reporting in Madison, Naomi Coles for News 3 Now.
The Wisconsin Elections Commission is holding a special meeting regarding election recount procedures. Let's listen in.
By way of history, in 2016, candidate Jill Stein petitioned for a recount. The law was a little different there then. Any candidate who was in the race was allowed to petition for a recount. She did prepay the estimated costs of that recount. She did file a proper petition. The recount was ordered, it was completed, and at that time, 131 votes were added to President Trump's tally in the end of the statewide recount. So that is the history and the procedure, which brings us here today. And I'm going to ask Administrator Wolf to begin tonight by providing to us a summary of what having a recount in Wisconsin means.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Chairwoman Jacobs and Commissioners. Good evening, everyone. So I did want to just very briefly, in very high level, talk about the aspects of a recount, how it will be conducted, and then, of course, to ask for any questions you might have about the procedure specifically. So first, who conducts a recount in the state of Wisconsin? So unlike who administers elections, the municipal level, for a recount, it's actually conducted by our counties. So in this case, it would be Dane County and Milwaukee County. So they're charged with organizing the recount, the space, creating the procedure for the recount, and creating the estimate as well for how much it will cost in their jurisdictions.
The Wisconsin Elections Commission is having a meeting right now to talk about what is going to happen now that the Trump campaign has asked for a recount in 2 counties, claiming Dane and Milwaukee counties had the worst irregularities. This is weeks after the election. We still have seen no evidence to back up those claims. They also cite legal concerns. They say early in-person absentee voters didn't have to fill out a request for their ballot, but the Madison clerk says the envelope was updated years ago to serve that purpose. The petition also questions the increase of voters marking indefinitely confined on their request. The state Supreme Court told Dane County's clerk the pandemic was not an excuse for more voters to use that in April, and Trump's lawyers think that guidance should invalidate ballots in November's election.
Clearly, the Trump campaign has some other motive for doing this. I don't know. I can't speak for them, but the results are going to be the same in a couple weeks from now as they are now.
We fully expect that we'll win this recount and that at the conclusion of it, the number of votes for Donald Trump will exceed those for Joe Biden.
Trump's team is confident this will change the results in Wisconsin. Others, even Republicans, haven't shared that thought. The Dane County clerk said he plans to start counting Friday at the Monona Terrace.
And charged in connection with a plot to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer plans to turn himself into police. Brian Higgins of Wisconsin Dells was released from the Columbia County Jail after posting a $10,000 cash bond a month ago. He's charged in Michigan with material support of an act of terrorism and is accused of conducting surveillance for the kidnapping plot. A defense attorney says Higgins plans to fight extradition to Michigan. An inmate who escaped from Columbia Correctional Institution in April will spend an additional 3 years behind bars. Thomas Deering pleaded guilty to a felony count of escape and criminal arrest. He and another inmate, James Newman, escaped and were arrested the following day after showing up at a nonprofit down in Rockford. Deering said the experience was worth it because he got to see the sunrise for the first time in 18 years. He has previous convictions for kidnapping, sexual assault, and burglary. It's now essentially legal to smoke pot or carry a certain amount around Madison. The fine for getting caught with more than an ounce will cost you $1. Our Gabriella Becerra live downtown and shares how the community is reacting to the city's looser ordinances. Gabby?
Eric, the people I spoke to today say nothing but good will come from decriminalizing marijuana in Madison, and they think it might even give people a better understanding of its benefits.
Knuckleheads on State Street sells almost everything someone would need to smoke marijuana.
Everything behind me, raw, which is one of the biggest things, is a rolling paper, and there's hundreds.
General Manager Landon Meskey can't sell pot itself, but he says decriminalizing cannabis in Madison will help his business.
It's going to be able to allow people to smoke, whether it be CBD or cannabis, without that paranoia and fear.
Meskey says a lot of his customers ask about CBD. That's been legal in Wisconsin since 2014. He says Madison alders taking away the fear of prosecution would convince more people to try both.
The real thing, for lack of a better term, is now decriminalized. Well, this thing that has been legal, well, this has got to be okay then.
Meskey says he hopes the council's vote will open the door to legalizing marijuana across the state.
So many benefits beyond just the medicinal benefits, you know, the tax money it generates, and being able to reinvest that back into the infrastructures and make our communities, you know, good.
On the other hand, Alder Mike Verveer doesn't think the state legislature will make that happen anytime soon.
It's taken to the voters. It's approved. Public opinion polls bear that out. It's unfortunate that again, legislature and its current and future membership just hasn't got with the times.
Until then, Meske and his co-workers are willing to help people have a better understanding of the products.
I think business, no matter what, you still need a glass pipe to smoke out of with, whether it be CBD, tobacco, or what have you. So we'll be here for anybody.
Now, these ordinances only apply in Madison, and that does not include UW campus. Coming up on News 3 Now at 10, we'll share how the city plans to enforce these new ordinances.
All right, Gabby, thank you.
Coming up next at 6, a local nonprofit gets an upgrade that'll allow them to help more people dealing with food insecurity. And there's a new polar bear at the Henry Vilas Zoo. We'll introduce you to Bo when we come back.
Black Friday starts now at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 60% off doorbusters and special holiday buys available now. Plus, get our very best Black Friday bonus deals, up to an extra 20% off our sale prices store-wide. Bring the holidays home early at Ashley Home Store.
It's Menards' last 11% rebate sale of 2020. And now is a great time to insulate ahead of the cold weather. Guardian by Knauf Insulation is the perfect solution for keeping your home comfortable. Fiberglass insulation offers year-round comfort, saves energy, and reduces sound transmission. Save 11% on all Guardian by Knauf insulation during the last 11% rebate sale of 2020 right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Golden Cars is having a huge winter sale. Don't miss out on 2017 Ford Escape starting at $11,995 or $185 per month.
That's right. You can buy a 2017 Ford Escape starting at $11,995 or $185 per month.
Golden Cars is family owned and operated for over 50 years.
So just hurry in today and ask for my sister, Crystal the Pistol Gobin.
Or my brother, Donovan Gobin.
You gotta go to Gobin, GobinCars.com.
This is the year. You say that every year. I know, but this year I did my homework. I got the trail cam all set up. Oh, that's a nice one. Now all there's left to do is... Wait. That's him. I don't see him. It's the big one. Are you sure? You gotta be sure before you take the shot. I'll get away. What the? Oh. Nice looking buck, though.
Black Friday appliance deals start now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save up to 50% off doorbusters from top brands now. And pay no interest for 18 months. Plus free quick ship drop-off delivery at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Leaders at UW-Madison didn't see as many students put off enrollment or drop out altogether due to the pandemic as expected. The director of the Admissions and Recruitment Department says they normally have about 70 students each fall who decide to defer enrollment for a term or even a full academic year. This year, amid the pandemic, that number more than doubled. There were 155 students who opted out and a small number of students who made it to campus and then decided to put things on pause. Dane County and the Badger Prairie Needs Network opening an expanded cold storage unit. That's to help meet emergency food needs during the pandemic. The $765,000 expansion includes 1,000 square feet of additional cold storage, a loading dock for contact-free receiving from food banks, and an outdoor canopy to protect volunteers and guests from the harsh winter weather. Hunger in Dane County is at an all-time high. Compared to 2019, Badger Prairie Needs Network and other large food pantries have seen a 63% increase in requests for food assistance.
We have some exciting news for the Henry Vilas Zoo. There's a new polar bear who's arrived there. Borealis, or Bo for short, arrived in Madison last week from the Toledo Zoo. He is 600 pounds and he will turn 2 years old in December. Bo spent the past couple days exploring his new home in the Arctic Passage exhibit.
He seems to be doing good. This is his first time away from mom, so as an almost 2-year-old bear, that would be a really natural time for him to start going off and doing his own thing. So he took a little adjustment, just like anybody that might have a new kitten or a puppy at home. Their first couple nights away from their parents and their siblings is a big deal. So he seems to be settling in really quickly and checking out all of the features of our Arctic Passage exhibit and getting acclimated.
Bo will become a companion for the zoo's female bear, Barrett. He's replacing Unique, a male polar bear who was transferred to the Kansas City Zoo last month. The transfer also frees up space at the Toledo Zoo for Bo's parents to hopefully be able to breed again.
And still ahead at 6, there are now beefed up security measures at the Brock County Clerk's office. We'll hear from the clerk about an error by a news organization that prompted a slew of angry phone calls. And the sunshine will bring us some warmer temps tomorrow. Gary tells us how long it'll last in your first warn forecast.
Shop Wild Easttown Honda for clearance deals on over 400 new Hondas. Lease a new Civic for just $199. That's $199 and absolutely zero due at signing at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison.
Get more home for the holidays now with the Brothers Maine Black Friday is Today sale. Shop online or safely in store to get up to 38% off and up to $2,000 back on qualifying GE Cafe and GE Profile appliances. Check out our Hot Point top load washer and dryer. Buy the pair and pay only $4.49 each. This is your Black Friday store for more, including free delivery. The Black Friday is Today sale. Hurry in today for more selection, more savings, and more home for the holidays from the Brothers Maine. Your local store for more since 1938.
Culver's chicken sandwiches are proof that raised right tastes right.
I really care about the food we eat, and that all starts here.
The chicken that we serve to our kids is grown right here on our farm.
It takes growers like yourself to produce these great sandwiches at Culver's.
Every bite tastes like chicken is supposed to.
This is chicken raised right.
Our grilled chicken, our crispy chicken, and our spicy crispy chicken, they are amazing.
Welcome to delicious.
Black Friday deals start now at Steinhoffel's. Save big when you take 35% off store-wide on the largest selection of in-stock furniture at Black Friday prices. Like any size Sealy mattress for just $99 and a 3-piece pub set for just $199. How about a cozy fireplace, now $399? This reclining sofa, only $479. Or a solid wood bed for $749. So start your Black Friday shopping now at Steinhoffel's and steinhoffels.com.
Good luck, honey.
You got this. You got this. I believe with your investment, I can take this to the next level.
Come skateboard!
Oh, look out!
We'll get you on some physical therapy.
Dane Health Plan, we've got you covered, Taria.
Good news, we'll take 1,000 units. Okay.
Live your life with the plan for every moment. Dane Health Plan.
Shop Wild Easttown Honda for clearance deals on 400 new Hondas. Lease a new all-wheel drive CR-V for $269. That's $269 and absolutely zero due at signing at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison.
A short-lived mistake the Associated Press made on election night is still impacting the Rock County Clerk.
She says the phone rang nonstop for a while, and now threats have her asking for extra protection. Adam Duxter explains why even Republican leaders tonight are saying the calls need to stop.
Rock County Clerk Lisa Tollefson says she's proud with how her team performed November 3rd.
Election night went really smooth.
But any sense of comfort she and her staff felt vanished exactly 1 week later.
I got a text on Tuesday morning before I left for work, and they said, "Have you seen this?" And I looked at it, and it's like Rock County has a glitch in their reporting results.
An error made by the Associated Press mistakenly flipped Joe Biden and Donald Trump's votes in Rock County. It was only up for a few minutes, but in that time was screenshotted, blogged, and then tweeted by Eric Trump before being shared more than 27,000 times.
I'm looking at this and like, this isn't right.
And then came the calls.
I could hear them yelling at my staff members through their phone, and I'm in a different room. Why are your results wrong on your website?
The calls eventually becoming so frequent and the callers so angry, Tollefson asked the sheriff's office for more protection.
And the constant barrage of calls isn't just concerning to those who work here in the county clerk's office, but to Republican advocates in the area as well. Tonight, they're asking people in Rock County to let the clerk and her staff do their jobs.
Our county clerk has been very transparent in past elections. She's conducted the elections very fairly.
Jay Milkey says he trusts the facts and wants people, no matter their feelings, to trust Rock County's clerk, who Republicans actually previously endorsed.
Respect that office and the volunteers and the people that work there. Respect them as much as possible. They're doing some very difficult work.
Tollefson hopes getting the sheriff's office involved is just a precaution and says she's also hopeful the calls will stop altogether.
It'll eventually die down. and everything will move forward. Our results are correct. If there's a recount, it'll show that.
Adam Duxter, News 3 Now.
This week, leaders from Madison and Milwaukee are joining a national conversation about the future of our nation's hometowns. Local officials, policy experts, and leaders from the private and nonprofit sectors are taking part in the 2020 National League of Cities Summit for a discussion on the impacts of the pandemic. Today, Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway said local governments have been on the front lines due to a high level of dysfunction at the state level.
The fact that you have one arm of the state, the executive branch, trying to do something, and then you have the legislative branch preventing them from doing that, either through failure to act or through legal action, has meant that localities are either without clear guidance or are preempted from doing what we need to do.
The summit continues through the week. On Friday, Madison's food policy director will discuss how to address food insecurity during COVID and beyond. And Gary is on the patio with a look at your first warn forecast.
Well, it was a milder day today. Temperatures made it into the upper 40s thanks to brisk southerly winds, and those winds will continue through tomorrow. Three things you need to know. It'll be windy and very mild tomorrow with high temperatures making it into the lower 60s. It'll be dry for Friday and Saturday, although it won't be as mild on Friday with highs in the lower 50s, and then colder on Saturday with high temperatures in the lower 40s. But we've taken the precipitation out of the forecast for Saturday. There's a few flurries in the forecast Saturday night, a chance of showers on Sunday. Could be mixed with a few flakes of snow in the morning and then again the evening before it comes to an end. But right now it looks like the shower chances are diminishing on Sunday. But as we take a look at future track heading toward the Thanksgiving holiday, this is next week, you can see by Tuesday a stronger storm system is now expected to be closer to the Midwest. So we've added rain into the forecast from Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night, when it could mix with or even possibly change the snow, especially north of Madison, for a little while before it comes to an end on Wednesday morning. That system will head off to the east, and then as we head toward the Thanksgiving holiday, notice other than the northeastern part of the country, much of the nation expected to be very nice for Thanksgiving itself. We'll look for high temperatures here in the middle 40s. As we look at the current wind gusts across our part of the Midwest, they're starting to come down a little bit. We're still seeing some wind gusts in the 25 to 30 mile per hour range from Madison southward. Weather track right now shows up-level winds from west to east, so that's bringing a milder Pacific air, and you can see to the south not much going on as far as cloud cover, so those winds have a chance to warm up as they head in our direction for tomorrow. The first of two cold fronts has moved to the north and east of us. The second one just out to our south and west will bring in even milder air. Temperatures right now in the 40s across Wisconsin, but on the other side of that warm front they're in the 50s and 60s. Tomorrow I'm looking for high temperatures here to be in the lower 60s, and future track shows the reason why. We'll see some sunshine, those winds continuing out of the southwest through the day tomorrow, so that'll get temperatures up into the 60s. Tomorrow night, we'll see a wind shift starting to take place to the north and to the northwest, and that will bring in slightly colder conditions for Friday. High temperatures will top out in the lower 50s. And then as we head into Saturday, there'll be more cloud cover, but you can see right now it doesn't look like we'll see much in the way of shower chances until probably Sunday, maybe a couple of flurries Saturday night. So right now, most of the weekend should be dry. Temperatures, though, will get back closer to normal as we head toward the weekend, and then warm up a little bit above normal as we head toward the Thanksgiving holiday. Tomorrow, look for a partly sunny day. It'll be breezy or windy and very mild with a high temperature of 61. Those winds out of the southwest, 15 to 25 miles per hour. The 7 to 10 day forecast again calls for shower chances on Sunday. Monday will be dry, then some rain showers on Tuesday afternoon. Could mix with snow Tuesday night into Wednesday morning before coming to an end. Thanksgiving right now looks to be dry, and temperatures will be a little colder as we head toward Black Friday and the rest of the holiday weekend.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
I suffered with knee pain for almost 4 to 5 years. I wanted to have the conformist after looking at all the different options. I think having the surgery with the ortho team is the only way to go. They all look out for you as a patient.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get the cheeseburger pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's.
protect the people in your life from COVID-19, you help protect everyone in our community. Learn how you can stop the spread at dhs.wisconsin.gov/COVID-19.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we live where you live, so we know the importance of Midwest family traditions. And no matter how different they are this year, we'll help you make them especially memorable with everything you need to stay home for the holidays. Like this Sunbeam stand mixer, $30 off. Farm and Fleet walnut halves or pieces, $4.99. These LED string lights are just $7.99. And don't forget the snacks.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Hey, no cell phones at the table. But it's Grandma.
Hi, Mom.
It's time to cozy up and have fun. Go ahead, give your home those new items you're craving for a comfy new feel. The time is right. It's Slumberland's biggest Thanksgiving sale in 3 years. You'll get an additional 25% off our already low prices. Get your look for less at the Thanksgiving sale at Slumberland.
Bye, Grandma.
Bye, Grandma.
I suffered with knee pain for almost 4 to 5 years. I wanted to have the conformis after looking at all the different options. I think having the surgery with the ortho team is the only way to go. They all look out for you as a patient.
Hi, everyone. Thursday morning, we're a week away from Thanksgiving, and the holidays combined with the COVID-19 pandemic are making for a critical shortage of blood donations. How you can help on News 3 Now this morning.
The NFL is placing all teams now in intensive protocol. It'll start Saturday to mitigate the risk of COVID-19. Masks will be required at all team facilities, including during practice and even in weight rooms. Meetings must be held either virtually or in the largest indoor space with approval by the league. Meals have to be grab and go to avoid players and staff getting together in the cafeterias. Time spent in the locker room also has to be limited. After months of speculation, Badger men's basketball finally has a schedule for the upcoming season. The first game is a week from today. It will be at the Kohl Center against Eastern Illinois. The Badgers are at Marquette. That'll be December 4th. The Big Ten Conference slate begins against Nebraska on December 21st. The Badgers take on Iowa and Illinois in February. Of course, no fans are allowed at the Kohl Center. Let's go to Gary. One final check of the forecast.
Well, temperatures are still pretty mild, and thanks to the brisk southerly winds, I don't think they're going to drop very much tonight. We're at 46 right now in Madison. Janesville still at 48. We'll probably drop maybe a couple of degrees into the middle 40s, but you can see the wind gusts right now still pretty strong out of the south, around 15 to 30 miles per hour. Tomorrow, look for a high temperature of 61 degrees with partly sunny skies. It'll be a windy day as well. Then look for temperatures to turn a little colder for Friday, a little colder for the weekend. Some shower chances on Sunday, and then some rain showers Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Thanksgiving, though, should be dry.
Gary, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
We'll see you back here at 10.